Yeah, thanks for tuning in right here, the Mr. Show. Yo, people, I got a long show, I got a nice show, and I got an interesting show right here. So why don't you just tune in and check it out. We got black men right now fighting so hard to get noticed and get seen and be heard. We got all kind of things going on in this show, yo. We also have in this show, as you can see right here, some hard work, some crazy work that black men and men of the color and men all over the world just do. Remember that group On Vogue? That was On Vogue. Remember that group? Oh, gosh. So right now we're going to get right into it. It is the Mr. Show. I Red Pill Rix. Check it out. Yo.
My wife literally just farted in Walmart and shit her pants.
Oh, God.
So she's trying to hurry up and go to the bathroom. Yes, she shit her pants. Everything work out in the bathroom?
No, good.
Not good?
No.
Did you shit your phone?
Yes.
And half of women who are married and categorize themselves as happily married.
Wait a sec.
They're married.
Happily married women are doing this?
Yep.
Have a backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person they've identified.
Person that they've identified, and in most cases it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
The friends list, dude.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right, so I know you're here to say, though,
Yes.
watch out, because this
Absolutely.
is anything but good.
It is,
Right.
I agree.
If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns off?
Education is a must. This girl here, she took some kind of a gummy bear, and I'm telling you, yo, it's got her wilding out. This girl, let's go.
I paid off my student loan. It's tough getting over. Went into an antique store, they wouldn't let me leave.
Good morning, my name is Kate.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sorry.
I went to the doctor because I thought I had arthritis. I don't. I have early onset rigor mortis.
Good morning. Okay, my name is Caitlin.
You want to get cut out quick? Talk to a man any kind of way. Cussing at him, insults, whether it's targeted at his ego or his manhood. Talking to him like he a child. You can't do that. Because if they ain't gonna let nobody out there in the streets talk to them like that, what make you think you can talk to them like that? Well, if he was a real man, if he was a good man, he wouldn't have me acting like that. No, you acting like that because you think as a woman you can do that.
Right.
But a real man gonna show you quick. He ain't the one to play with.
Why
Okay.
is it that when black women start leveling up, black women start leveling up,
I have 5 degrees. I have 6 businesses.
people tell us, you can't have this, you can't have that, you need to humble yourself. We've dated the men who worked at Walmart. We've dated Kroger. We've dated drug dealers. We've dated scammers. We've dated these men. Just because he make $12, $13, $14, $15 an hour, y'all, that does not mean he's faithful. Stick to your script, sis. If you want him to be fine, chocolate, tall, dark, handsome, have this, have that, sis, that's what you want. Don't allow other people to dictate for you what you should have and what you shouldn't have. The world is yours, sis.
Why is she yelling it? Who made you date drug dealers and scammers? You can like and desire whoever it is you want, but do the men that you like want you back?
Black women are picked on. They are. I don't know why you don't believe that.
The victim again. Black women are picked on. Let's go.
Now, I'm going to confront you right now.
Okay.
Name me one thing that black women are accused of that's a lie. Do that for me, ma'am. And I'll sit here and I'll give you the time.
No, I know what it means when you start turning your head. No, you're right. You're right about that. But I'm saying.
debería farmacodependiente contratar una impolaridad. ¡Puede su pertenencia!
So, what do you suggest the women in the West do?
Easy there, Team Colombia. Big up yourself. Let's go. So, what do you suggest the women in the West do? I suggest the men in the West invest in cat food.
If everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife, what happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced was said by 2030 or something, 50% of the women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're heading, because the men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas, and then the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
Currently, the majority of my income is paying all the bills in the household now, and all of her income is paying off both of our debts. People are not going to like to hear that, already.
Both of their debts. That's good. It sounds like teamwork to me.
No.
Oh, wow. You're essentially operating like a married couple.
It's right. Call in the rooster.
$30,000 a month job. But
all right, so this job, man, would you do this job? I mean, like women, y'all say you'll do anything a man will do. Would you do this job?
Here's the twist. Barely anyone applies for it. The job itself seems simple enough, just connect the train couplers when the train pulls into the station. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This job is dangerous. The worker must be stationed at the connection point before the train arrives, ready to make the critical move. Timing and precision are everything, because if you mess up even slightly, you could get seriously injured or worse. It's not just about skill, it's about staying calm under pressure. You can't afford to make a mistake. And here's the kicker, if you even work just one day, you still get paid for the whole day's worth of work. One man has been doing this dangerous job for over 50 years.
Yo, are you seeing those big steel beams? I mean, like some real solid steel beams coming at you like that? Yo, let's go. This is crazy.
And despite the hefty pay, no one seems to want to take over when he retires. Why? Well, it's not just the risk, it's the mental fortitude needed for the job. When asked what happens if there's a mistake, the answer is chilling. If things go wrong, your family gets a huge payout over $1 million. But the risks are real, and despite the payout, it's getting harder to find younger workers willing to take on this.
Look at that. Meanwhile, in Jamaica, hurricane season are gone. And you know what they're doing in Jamaica? You know what they're doing in Jamaica? Oh, Jamaica. Stop the madness. Yo, who was it that said they'd rather a bear instead of a man? Check it out. Whoa.
Used to smoke cigarettes. I was a heavy smoker. I would even smoke when I went jogging, which is stupid, of course. So I quit jogging.
Walk on yourself.
So, if you don't know what the passport bro trend is, and yes, there's pros and cons to this idea just like anything. I mean, I don't necessarily think you have to leave the country that you are in to find a wife, but...
All right, so you all know what the passport bros are, right? They feel that the women in the Western world are too stuck up, too demanding, no accountability and all those bad things. So they go overseas, they get their passport, they go overseas and they look for love overseas. I'm not talking about the passport hoes. We're talking the passport bros, the man that might go overseas to really genuinely look for a relationship and a wife and love, not no going over there to flex like a John, you know? All right, so let's go. Passport bros.
There have been men who have left the country to find their wife. So,
morning, girls. Here I am,
the facts of life. That's crazy. I haven't seen that show in a while. Let's go.
And yes, there's pros and cons to this idea just like anything. I mean, I don't necessarily think you have to leave the country that you are in to find a wife, but there have been men who have left the country to find their wife. So,
morning, girls. Here I am, the only headmaster that makes house calls. How are you, girls?
We're women, okay, Mr. Badley?
Personally, I see women here in the United States chasing independence and freedom away from their family. Statistically, the number of single 18 and 19-year-old girls getting into apartments or living situations with roommates has skyrocketed. Wow. Why? They don't want to live with their parents and be told what to do. Whereas in these other countries where traditional values are practiced more, these girls are staying close to their family or living with their family until they find their husbands. These women and young girls are getting guidance from these male figures in their family.
That was on Vogue, yo.
Such as their dad or their brothers. They're protected from outside interference and influence from their family. It makes sense. The idea of living with your parents past the age of 18 is kind of looked down upon here in the United States.
Right? Wow.
Like, oh, you live with your parents still? Yeah, what's wrong with that? You're protected, you have guidance, and you're waiting for your husband. You don't have to work crazy hours to support yourself. It makes sense. My conclusion is I understand why this is a thing. There's pros and cons, but I get it.
Ooh. Thanks for logging in. Thanks for logging in. And remember to like and subscribe. It's the Mr. Show. I Red Pill. Okay.